Right, what I'm playing is just two chords. I'm playing C and F. So in the key of C. So it's essentially 1 and 4. C is the 1, F is the 4. Now we can use some chords to pass from C to F, or from the 1 to the 4. And that's what we can look at some chords we can add to pass from the C to the F. The C, I'm playing it in this position. I have my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and my index finger on the 1st fret of the B string. Have a quick zoom in. Now the F, I've barred the 1st frets of the high E and the B string. I'm holding them down together. Then my middle finger is playing the 2nd fret on the G string. It's actually a D minor 7 chord. When you add this note, you get an F major chord, which is I'm putting my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D string. So C, F, C. We can explore some chords we can add in to pass from C to F. So obviously the C major scale, you have C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Those are the notes, but we can let's try and add some other notes which is outside the scale. Let's see if we can get some interesting sounds. For example, this is an E major chord, which is not really in the C major chord, the C major scale chord. You normally have an E minor. I'm playing an E major here. So which sounds quite pleasant, even though E is not in the C major scale, but somehow it fits in here. So the E is basically, I'm playing index finger on the 1st fret of the G string, the ring fingers on the 2nd fret of the D string, and the middle fingers on the 2nd fret of the A string. You can even do the D minor. is simply you know, the ring finger on the second fret of the D string and the middle finger on the second fret of the A string. So C, E minor, F, E minor, or let's try the E major. We have a chord that sounds quite similar to the E major chord, which is like this would be like a C major 7 with an augmented 5. So it's like the C major chord. Sorry, let's try. It's like a C major chord, but you move this upper string. You move this note upper string to the first fret of the G string. It's like a C, like I call it, what did I call it? A C major 7, because you have the open B, which is the 7th note, a major 7, and then you have like a G sharp here. It's like an augmented 5. Like this chord, C, you know, major 7 augmented 5, sounds very similar to an E major chord. That's the E major chord. That's the C major 7 augmented 5 chord. E major chord. Now let's see some other ones. I mean, this is like this is basically an A flat, not an A flat, sorry, a B flat, or an A sharp. I'm basically playing, I'm holding down the free strings. I'm holding down the D string, the G string, and the B string on the 3rd fret. I'm just playing those 3 strings. If you play the bottom, if you play the 4th string, which is the E, you get a G minor chord or G minor 7 chord. Which you can even add that as well. You can add that. I think it's easier to use this one of these fingers so you can transition straight to the F. This maybe you can add some rock. So all these chords, not really outside the C major scale, you know, but it sounds pleasant enough. You don't have a B flat major chord in the C major scale, but have an E major, you have an E minor, you have the C major 7 diminished, C major 7th augmented 5, sorry. You can add a D minor. Yeah, you can add a D minor to precede the F, because a D minor is like it's a minor to an F, you know, like A minor is a complementary minor to a C. A D minor is a complements an F. So let's try that. So the D minor, I play like this. I have it here like this, you know, which is the, let me see if I can zoom out, or let me zoom back in. Sorry, I have my index finger on the first fret of the E, of the high E. Then I like to put my pinky on the third fret of the B, and my my middle finger, my ring finger on the second fret of the G string. So C, that's the D minor to the F. But what about a D minor 7? Let's try D minor 7. Luckily enough, the D minor 7 is very similar to an F. Actually, you have your F here. If you just take away this one, you have your D minor 7. So you have your bar, you bar these two. That's all you need. That's a D minor 7, and you can strum down from either the D or from the A, then to the F. What else can we do? Let's try maybe if you try the chord 2, the 2 sharp, the sharp 2. So you have this is the 2. Let's try the sharp 2, which will be an E flat. It's up to taste. Sorry, it's up to your individual artistic taste. Again, it's outside the scale. So that's the E flat. That's the E flat. So I play like this. If you know the D position, which is this is the D, this is a D position. I think you might be familiar with it. I play like this. Oh, where's this camera going? Yep, like that. You have your middle finger on the second fret. This is D, by the way. This is the D position. As a D, it's a D sharp. So replace the C with an A minor. It's all up to you. Instead of playing the C, you substitute it with an A. Now we've got this. What's the... Let's try and add one more chord and then wrap it up. Trying to find a complementary minor for this chord. So normally if you want to find the minor that goes with a major chord, if you go back 3 semitones, you know, for example, if you have C, you go back 3 semitones, 1, 2, 3, you have an A, so A minor sometimes goes with C. So you have this chord, E flat major. If you want to find a chord that goes with it, go back 3 semitones. So 1, 2, 3, which has a B, which is a B minor. So let's try a B minor. Then if that doesn't work, you know, I mean, it's up to you, but you can play a minor chord like this. So that's the root. So that's the root, the minor third, and the fifth. B minor. Sorry, these are you can make minor chords like this: B minor, C minor. That's one way. That's one way of making a minor chord. You have the root here on the third, on the so it goes down like stairs. Tap, tap, tap. So that's it. You know, hope you enjoy it. If you learn something, give me a thumbs up and